The Raptors lose, and this loss things 88 to 104, man. This whole game, it just felt like we were out of sorts, man. Siakam, he's still getting into the bearings of things, so I'm gonna give him a pass on this game. He had some bad turnovers. He had some bad turnovers. He had like 4 turnovers this game. This is one of those games where we are a team that takes care of the ball. We made some careless turnovers that led to easy baskets, and we couldn't rebound. Of course, because of our starting lineup is small. But when you go to our bench, it's just like that Boucher and Precious Achua pairing was just atrocious. Boucher was closing out from the half court. He was letting guys blow by him. He was running around. He was shooting bad shots. He was turning the ball over. Just had some horrible stretches. And we're really missing Ken Birch. We're really missing Ken Birch. Because without Ken Birch, you don't have a steady bench player. Precious Achua will play good one game, and after you'll see why he shouldn't be playing. Because yes, he's a good rebounder, but at what cost? You don't box out. Robert Williams had a field day today. He had a field day today. Robert Williams was crashing the boards. He had 16-13. Same thing happened last game with Jared Allen. Jared Allen had a great game. Not last game, but Jared Allen had a great game against us. Like a 20-point double-double. Like, they started with 2 guards without Jaylen Brown. And we're the most healthiest we've ever been. It still don't matter. It doesn't matter. Boucher came in and gave us no productive minutes. And Banton gave us some good minutes in the first half, but the second half, we needed scoring. We couldn't hand anything. OG was brick from 3. Gary Trent was not hitting his shots. The only person that was hitting his shots was Fred VanVleet. And he wasn't even efficient. 5 for 14. We weren't that efficient from the field, and we were horrible from 3. This is, again, I wasn't mad at our 3-point shots, but we just weren't hitting. Like, Watanabe is one of our best 3-point shooters. 0 for 4. I wasn't mad at the shots we took. We only took 25, and that's I think, our sweet spot. But if we're shooting 6 for 25 against the Celtics, and we're playing drop coverage, and everyone's just helping out on their big main guys, which is Tatum, or if it's Horford on a pick and roll, and they're dishing it out, and all their guys are hitting their threes, how are we supposed to beat them? We can't. Especially when they're getting offensive rebounds, second chance point, they're getting every loose ball. They just outplayed us. And I was looking at this game, I was like, I just don't know how this can work, honestly. And I'm not saying Siakam's a problem, but it's just like this starting lineup, we can see the faults of it. As good of a rebound as Scotty Barnes is, who played good this game, I think he should have been in early in the fourth quarter. But as good as Scotty Barnes, OG Anunoby, and Siakam are at rebounding, it's just that when we go up against guys that are good rebounders, like we are next game with the Sixers with Andre Drummond, we just can't box him out. Even preseason, we had trouble with Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond's a beast in the boards. And with this starting lineup, I just don't see us grabbing a lot of rebounds against them. Not Malachi Flynn. Svi Mikhailuk is a great bench player for us. I think we should of course keep him there. But when Watanabe comes in, I'm thinking he's gonna get Boucher's minutes, because Boucher has just been playing out of sorts. And when Ken Birch comes back, Ken Birch is gonna be our backup big. I thought he's gonna be starting for us, but I think Ken Birch should be our backup big. And Precious Achua, I don't even know when we're gonna play him, because for what he gives us, like, he had an open fast break and he chose to keep the ball instead of giving it to Svi, man. That was a big momentum. We played good defense, and guess what? Easy dunk. He just wanted to hold the ball. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not Raptor basketball. That is not Raptor basketball. Everyone dishes out. Expect that from Gary Trent, but from Precious Achua? Come on, man. Come on. Like, it's just you can't do that. You cannot do that. And after this 5-game win streak, we're now on a 3-game losing streak. We are now 500. And it was crazy how happy I was before we started losing. Like, when Raptors lose, it's ugly. It's ugly. When we lose, it's ugly. And no one can hit their shots on the road. And I'm looking at Siakam, just like, second game back, we have to give him some slack. We can't be hypercritical on Siakam, but I just don't see it because he's not shooting that much. Not of course he's not shooting that much. He's trying to get his flow into the game, but he's not a good shooter. And with this lineup, we can't be dishing in the ball for like post ups like that because he's not strong in the post. And Scotty Barnes screening around, it just doesn't match. It's not bad, but it's not our optimal lineup. I think Kim Birch at center is our optimal lineup. But Gary Trent's been playing decent as a starter, so I don't know. I don't know if we should bench him because him on the bench, it's a myth. Like him on the bench is not good. Gary Trent just becomes a chucker. He doesn't play as because he knows that he has to make the most of all of his minutes. The good thing is though, at least Fred VanVleet didn't play 40 minutes today. Played 35. Got some extra burn from Banton and Malachi Flynn. So I guess there's that, but still. We need Watanabe back so Boucher don't have to play that much because Boucher, he played abysmal today. Abysmal. And he's been inconsistent this whole season. And I had him after this most improved type season. I thought he was going to play good, but his shots been bad. Like all his shots today have been threes and he only shot twice. His shots been bad. His defensive awareness has been bad. His switchability has been bad. His IQ has been horrible, and his IQ wasn't even good, even that good. And I'm not gonna say that that contract he got was ludicrous because after that season he was worth that. And I'm not saying that we signed him to a bad contract. Like I feel like his contract is better than Siakam's, to be honest. But it's just that looking at this game, we need Watanabe back. Now I'm just rambling, but if you like the video, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, and peace.